Hello everyone, I am Dr. Donald Ozello of Championship Chiropractic in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm going to be explaining and demonstrating an exercise called the 90-90 bridge with balloon and ball. As you can see, I am in a supine position. I have my hips flexed and my knees flexed 90 degrees and my feet are flat against a wall. I am also holding a small ball between my knees or between the distal thighs. I find it more comfortable to hold it between the distal thighs, but if you want to hold it between the knees, you can do that. I do recommend that you hold it between the distal thighs. This exercise is a core strengthening exercise, and there's a lot going on in this exercise. So you want to build to this. You want to make sure you can perform and hold an isometric tilt, an isometric pelvic tilt. You also want to make sure that this is a comfortable position for your lumbar spine. If it is not, then you want to perform other core strengthening exercises and build to this exercise. In this exercise, we are strengthening the hamstrings, the gluteus max, the hip adductor muscles, the core muscles, and the diaphragm. The diaphragm, that is where the balloon comes in. When you perform this exercise, you want to engage the hamstrings and the gluteus max. So you're basically holding an isometric contraction, but you are pushing against the wall, but downwards. You're not pushing against the wall like this. You're pushing downwards. And then you are holding the ball between your legs, and you want to squeeze the ball and hold an isometric contraction. From there, you're going to perform the pelvic tilt. The pelvic tilt is rotating the pelvis so that the pubic symphysis moves towards the umbilicus. This is your starting position. So you are holding an isometric contraction in the hamstrings, the gluteus max, the abdominal muscles, and the hip adductor muscles. You're going to take the balloon and put it in your mouth, and you're going to have one hand overhead where the shoulder is flexed to 180 degrees. You want to switch hands if you can every repetition or every number of repetitions that you determine. I'm going to do it with the right hand up just so that my right hand is not blocking your view of me with the balloon. With the balloon, obviously, you're going to be holding the neck of the balloon, but you don't want to squeeze it. You're going to you're going to breathe through the nose, breathe out into the balloon, and then use your tongue to hold the balloon. You do not want to squeeze the neck of the balloon. And you're going to do that for 4 repetitions. Then you're going to relax or 4 breaths and let the air out of the balloon, and then perform a second repetition. You can switch your arm positions, or you can do whatever number of repetitions you want with one arm up and then switch to the opposite side. So again, we are engaging the hamstrings and the gluteus max. You are squeezing the ball, so you're contracting the hip adductor muscles, and you're performing a pelvic tilt. From here, I'm going to go ahead and start. Always breathe through your nose. And then relax. Let all the air out of the balloon, and then perform another repetition. Okay, I'm going to let all the air out of the balloon. And I'm going to perform a second repetition. I'm going to engage the hamstrings and the glute max, squeeze the ball, and then perform the pelvic tilt. and relax. Again, you're always inhaling through the nose and then you breathe out into the ball. When performing any type of exercise, if an exercise elicits or intensifies symptoms you want to stop immediately, always work through a symptom-free range of motion. Start all exercises at your current health, fitness, and strength level, and increase the intensity in small, gradual, calculated increments. Always check with a medical professional to make sure that you are healthy enough to begin an exercise program, and always check with a medical or fitness professional to make sure that your technique of any exercise is correct. Viewing this exercise does not take the place of seeing a medical professional. I am Dr. Donald Ozello of Championship Chiropractic in Las Vegas, Nevada. I just explained and demonstrated a 90-90 bridge with the balloon and ball to help to strengthen the core muscles. Thank you for watching today's video. Please feel free to like this video. Please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube page, Dr. Donald A. Ozello, DC. If you have questions, feedback, or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. You can visit my website, championshipchiropractic.com, where you can get information on my book, which is titled Running, Maximize Performance and Minimize Injuries. You can also find my blog on my website. My blog contains articles on spine health, sports medicine, health, fitness, and nutrition. Thank you again for watching today's video.